life on paper, and welcome back to Christy's Beautiful Life and our 30 days of sketches that I'm participating in for this month of October. Today is day number 12 and I have some photo play. Our sketch is by Sandra Lee. I will have any information I find about her listed below. I have 2 photos, just like the sketch calls for. It says 3x4. This is my daughter, my oldest, Jillian. This is her fiance, Nick. They'll be getting married next year. I have a companion page with some more golfing, and I want to get this in the album. It is from November of last year, and I'm wrapping up that album from last year, so I'm kind of excited to get this done. In front of me, I just was at a scrapbook store. It's about an hour from my house, and I got some photo play knowing I have some golf pictures to do. I'm a very themed scrapper. I don't think I'm going to use any of these cards, but you can see in the sketch she uses like 4, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4 different pattern papers, and she doesn't use a lot. If you look at the sketch, you can use, instead of using a big long, even though it looks like a big long strip, you can use just a little bit at the top, just a little bit at the bottom. The trick is getting them measured and lined up correctly. There's a couple. Oh, I like this one. I might use some of the backs of some and some of the fronts of the others. Is there more? I thought there was. Oh yeah, there's some more Nortegs, but I don't think I'm going to use any of those. I also have Fern Essentials film strips from 49 and Market. The opposite page of this does have some film strips on it, so I thought that might tie the two together. And then I have these Paper Studio golf stickers. This is Karen Foster Design. Karen Foster Design does not have a year on it, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty old. And then I have one metal golf ball, and I might use this. I won't be super upset if I don't. I would like to get it out of my stash, but I'm not having high hopes that I'll mess with this today. So let's get scrapping. First, I'm going to pick out the pattern paper that I'm going to want to use for these layers. I used white for the background, and I know I want to use some of those kind of busier pattern papers against the white. So I pull out that, it's kind of like the map of the golf course, the green, and then the stripes, and those are the ones I'm going to want to layer right away. And if you'll see right now, my stripes are going horizontally, which will change in a minute. So I just go with 6x6, not 6x6, 6x12, and I think that gives me a good size. And then here's where I made my mistake, and I cut the stripes the wrong way, and I go with it. Not going to feel bad about it. It looks just fine, and the next time I look at it, I won't even remember I cut them the wrong way. Here I line things up, and then I just put a little cut into my papers so that I can tell where to trim it. And I'm happy with the way that striped is. I know I want to go just a bit shorter with the green, and so I do that. And I'm on my way. So I bring out the pictures, and then this I know is where I can use some white behind the photos, and I'll use the tees, that paper. Oh, but I do know that I want to use this other busy pattern paper for the strips behind. So I cut those width-wise, and then I'm just going to trim the one down to the size I want it, and then I trim the other one exactly the same size. And then I'm going to line them up and there you go, there's the golf tee paper. And at the beginning of the video, I did say that you could just take little bits of paper and tuck them in. The problem with that is I wanted just to get it done really quickly, and it was easier just to use the whole piece of paper so you're not lining things up. I did get 2 of those film strips in and 2 of the golf ball stickers in. And here's where I just go gluing everything down with my ATG to secure it, because my thought is I'm going to do some splatters on the background page. So I just want to glue everything down to itself, to get it all in one piece, so that when I move it off the paper, and I could easily move it back on the paper. As always, I hope you get to go check out the playlist that is listed below, and go watch the videos. There are a ton of videos done on each day of the 30 days of sketches, and it's just so fun to see everybody else's take. I want to thank Christy for her hard work of the 30 days of sketches. Thank you to Sandra for the sketch. Here I am using some Distress Oxide spray to just to go around the perimeter of the page, just to give it a little bit of interest, so that it's just not all white. And then I just go ahead and glue down the whole thing to the page. Now I cut out this title from my Cricut. It says "Let's Party," which I thought was perfect. I then use my Barely Art glue to glue down the title. And that's really about it. I have been having so much fun. I'm trying to do every day, and I'm not getting to every sketch. So next month I will definitely go back and do the sketches that I didn't get to do, because I have pictures ready to go, and every one of them is so cool. So I want to thank you so much for watching with me until the end. Thank you to my subscribers. Please consider subscribing if you haven't. Give me a thumbs up. Please leave me a comment. I love questions, comments, and I will respond to everyone that leaves me a comment. My layout is a little bit different than the sketch, in that instead of putting a cluster on the right upper side and the left upper side, I went right upper side and left lower side. My title is also different as well, because I cut it out with my Cricut. It was larger than that little square that they had on, that Sandra has on the sketch. I do use my Barely Art glitter glue for the film strips, and then I will get my golf balls down, and that is it for me. I will see you again soon.